Sometimes I wonder, the world feels so big, so divided. Different countries, different beliefs, different prayers. And yet, deep down, we're all searching for the same thing: truth. I once heard a story about two young men. One lived in Cairo, the other in Rome. One was Muslim, the other Christian. And both asked the same question: why did God create me? Ali, the young man from Cairo, was quiet, thoughtful, but carried an emptiness inside him he couldn't name. He often looked at the stars at night, wondering if someone was listening. One night, he opened the Quran and read, "Whoever seeks God, God will guide him to himself." Those words shook his heart. That night he made a promise: I won't just read about God, I'll try to live him. From that day, he began praying every morning before sunrise, not just asking for things, but asking for understanding. Meanwhile, miles away in Rome, a young man named David was feeling the same emptiness. He had everything: friends, a job, a church community. But still, something was missing. One day he opened the Bible and read, "Seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be opened." That verse hit him deeply. He too made a decision. I'll look for God, not only inside a church, but inside every act of kindness. Days turned into months, and though they lived in different worlds, Ali and David began walking the same spiritual path. Ali gave food to the poor in the market. David shared bread with the homeless near his church. Ali comforted a crying child. David prayed beside a sick man's bed. They spoke different languages, but their prayers reached the same sky, the same God. A year later, fate, or maybe something greater, brought them both to Istanbul, a conference called Interfaith Dialogue. They sat at the same table. At first glance, two strangers from two different worlds. One bowed his head in sujood, the other made the sign of the cross. But when they began to talk, they realized their hearts spoke the same language, the language of love and mercy. That night, walking through the streets of Istanbul, David looked at Ali and said, "I used to think our religions were against each other, but now I see we look at the same sky. We just pray in different ways." Ali smiled and said, "Maybe God never wanted us to compete. Maybe he just wanted us to love." As they stood in silence, the city lights reflected off the Bosphorus. Church bells in the distance, a call to prayer echoing from a nearby mosque. Two different sounds, one divine harmony. And in that moment, they understood. Faith doesn't divide people, hearts do. When you break those walls, you can find God everywhere. Because faith doesn't live in a building or a book. It's born inside the heart. Maybe this story sounds familiar to you. Maybe you're like Ali, searching for answers. Or maybe you're like David, full of faith, yet full of questions. It doesn't matter who you are, because there are many paths to God, but only one true destination: to find him. If this story touched your heart, pause for a second, think, and don't forget to like this video. Your one click might help this message reach someone who truly needs to hear it. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Because here, we don't just tell stories, we awaken souls.